What's up, folks? Thank you for joining me in my channel today. I appreciate all the support and all the questions and comments that I've been getting. The topic of this exercise is called drum set scales, and this is a really simple system that I developed many years ago as a way of getting around the drum kit effortlessly from one side to the other and so forth. So the purpose of this exercise, there are four basic things. It's to free your limbs to explore ideas, to give courage to your imagination. The second would be to expand your solo vocabulary without necessarily playing licks, which is something that I always enjoy. Also to develop control and speed of your bass drum, as well as improve your sound quality and balance on the kit. So without any further ado, let's jump right in. But before we do, I would appreciate if you would like and subscribe this channel and share with anybody who you think might find it interesting or useful. So here we go. Okay, the simplest way to explain it is you're basically going to move from the right side of the kit, the left side of the kit to the right and vice versa. And if you're using groups of two, it makes sense to lead with your right hand if you're going to the right, and then your left hand if you're moving to the left. Okay? So the way I like to do it, the first level of this exercise, or the first module, I should say, is we're going to put a series of two bass drum hits in between what you're playing on your hand. So you move to the right, two bass hits, to the left, two bass hits. So in eighth notes, I'm going to play it with my hi-hat on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, the next part would be to take one note away from your tom-toms for each level of module 1. So that was an eight note group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boom, boom, 7, 8, right? So if we take one away from our hands, we ultimately have a 7 note group. Right? Take one away, you have a 6 note group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, so on and so forth. A 5 note group. Four notes. Down to a 3 note group, because you're only using one note on your hands. All right, so, okay, now I'm going to play the entire sequence, starting with 8th notes, moving to triplets, and then to 16th notes. And I'm going to try to do it to where I change the patterns or the levels of the module within 4-bar phrases. So here we go. 1 as 8th notes first. 1, 2, and ready, and go. So there's a lot of information in there, and I think that it would be a good thing to practice. Notice when you're playing this, try to be aware of the balance of the bass drum and the tom-toms, all the activity that you're doing on your hands. It's really important that you keep those in balance. You know, the strikes that you get out of the bass drum should be equal in volume to what you're playing on your hands. You could also experiment with different melodic directions. Like, for example, sometimes I would play, or you could play things like, I don't know, your imagination really is the limit to where you can go with this. Also be really, really cognizant of things like your posture, your breathing, your what I do with my left foot, I'm using a rocking heel method, the heel, toe. So it's a lot of information that you can cram into a very short amount of practice time. And I would say rather than trying to go through the entire scheme, if you're new at this, work on small sections of it. Eventually you want to be able to play this in 4-bar phrases, switching the different levels every 4 bars. So anyways, once again, thank you so much for joining the channel. And please like and subscribe, share with anybody you think might be interested, and always check back for new videos. And hope everybody's doing well. All right.